All right, we are in this theater, and I just had an interview with Nightly News, and then we have another interview with the Today Show. There's flowers from Ann and Tom, some flowers from my agent, and I am so excited. All right, y'all, it finally happened. The day finally arrived.
I can't believe it. It came so fast.
It came so fast.
Like, where'd the time go?
I feel like it was just yesterday that we were on a Zoom call and Ann Court and Thomas Schumacher were like, all right, y'all, this is the date.
Yeah, we need more time. We need more rehearsals. It's not enough. Our bodies aren't. Yeah. All of that stuff.
So we're going to tell you all about it. Being a Broadway performer is pretty cool.
And a lot of hard work.
Getting there is even harder.
We're going to tell you all about it.
I'm Adrienne Walker.
And I'm Austin Cook.
Welcome to 32 Bar Cut. Welcome back to 32 Bar Cut. I am Adrienne Walker.
I'm Austin Cook.
And we created this channel, this platform for you. Every week we talk about Broadway, musical theater, auditions, whatever you can think of.
Anything related to Broadway, basically. Yeah. And theater. Live performance.
Yeah. So yesterday was the big reopening of 4 Broadway shows. Chicago, Wicked, Hamilton, and The Lion King, of which I was able to be in the company of. So I play Nala in Disney's The Lion King on Broadway, for those of you who are new to our channel. And we had our first performance last night.
Yeah, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can stay up to date on all of our videos. We do a lot of videos about Broadway and a lot of educational videos about what do you need to do for an audition? How to prepare for an audition? What does a music director want? What does a music director need? What do directors need?
How to get an agent? When you need an agent? When to join the union?
We're here for you. Check out our videos below, and definitely leave us a comment if you have an idea for a video or a topic that you want us to talk about. So last night was amazing. First of all, the energy, like walking up, was just incredible. The buzz, and there was press everywhere. Yeah. Everywhere you looked, there was like the really expensive cameras, you know, and the steady cams and the what do you call those? Steady cam. That's what those were everywhere. The lighting equipment, the news people. I got interviewed by some random radio person. I don't know. And I was like, I started stuttering, getting nervous. I don't know why that happens. I'm just like, I'm here to see.
Because you know you're being recorded. I think you're like, so don't say anything stupid. Don't say anything stupid. And so you just stutter.
That's what happens. But anyway, so the buzz was just incredible. Everybody was there, it seemed like. All the A-listers, you know. It was just so exciting. Kristen Chenoweth.
Gloria Steinem was there.
Yes.
She's a friend of Julie Taymor's.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Adrienne was live on TikTok. It was unbelievable. For half an hour.
Press. Yeah.
There was so much press. You got to tell us about all the press you got.
All the press. Well, okay, so we started the day with this amazing GMA performance, Good Morning America performance.
If you haven't seen it, you got to check it out. We'll put a link and we'll put a link below.
We'll put a link below for you to watch that because it's just so cool, and it was such a beautiful way to start the day. And so we started the day with that, and then I did a phone interview, and then I got to the theater, and then I did Ham for Ham with Lin-Manuel Miranda and the cast of Wicked and the cast of Hamilton. We sang New York. Yeah. And then I got back to the theater, and I did an interview with ABC World Nightly News. And then I did an interview for the Today Show with Carson Daly and Jenna Bush. And then ABC Nightly News came back, and they filmed Brandon and I watching the Circle of Life from backstage. So it was a lot of press, and that part was a lot. And then on top of that, the TikTok takeover, the live TikTok backstage tour. I went backstage and I showed everybody around.
Can they check that out now, or is it just gone?
I don't know. I don't know if Disney will repost it, but if you got a chance to check it out, thanks for tuning in. For those of you who missed it, I'm so sorry that we didn't announce it on our channel beforehand.
I didn't realize it was going to be such a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because I'm not on TikTok, but now I actually am on TikTok. You can follow me. I just opened one.
How do they follow you? What's your name?
On TikTok?
Yeah.
I think it's Austin Cook Music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to start posting like some original composing stuff I'm doing, but more on that later.
I don't know if I can announce this yet, but we will be doing more press in the coming weeks, just to remind people that Broadway is open and that we are happy to be performing and that it is a safe space. So really, Austin and I were going to share both of our perspectives of what was going on last night. Austin,
I was so nervous.
Yeah.
I was so
nervous?
nervous. I get more nervous than you.
Oh,
I do. I get nervous. I'm sitting there more nervous. I don't get nervous like if I'm like conducting or doing
what
something.
Makes you nervous?
I'm not nervous. I get nervous because I think it's out of my control. I'm like, oh,
you can't help
because I know about all the stuff. I
Yeah.
know about the fight, and you have to jump, and you have to fight, and you've hurt yourself before on the ankle, and then sometimes somebody might mess you up, or you get scratched, and I get nervous because I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen?
Oh my gosh, because the show is so physical. It's not like
physical.
It's not like Kiss Me Kate at all. I'm sure during Kiss Me Kate you were like, she's fine, but
yeah, that's true.
With The Lion King, anyone can get hurt at any moment.
Yeah, I don't know. I just get nervous about that. And it's exciting nervous. It's not like I'm scared.
Yeah.
It's like, you just get excited. You're like, yeah.
So my mom and my sister came and they were Austin's dates.
Yep.
So you guys went out to dinner beforehand. Where'd you go?
Yeah, we went to dinner, went to Five Napkin Burger. If you've never been, it's great. So we went out to eat. That was great. Whatever. They were very excited. We came back to the theater. There was a nice long line, of course, all the press.
I saw a video today of when they opened the doors and this one woman was the first to walk through the security. And she was just like so excited
That's awesome.
to walk through the doors.
Yeah, it was so cool. I mean, people were just so excited to be there, of course. And on our playbills,
It's an imprint
really
of
cool.
this.
The
of
seal
today's
says
date.
official reopening night, September 14th, 2021.
Just
So
special,
cool.
very
And there's a
special.
special note from Mr. Thomas Schumacher.
Who we are interviewing later this week on
Who
32 Bar
is
Cut the
coming
Show.
On 32 Bar Cut the Show. It's
Thomas
crazy.
Schumacher is coming on to 32 Bar Cut the Show.
It's crazy. I mean, he's the top dog. He's the head honcho.
I can't even believe it. He watched our episode with Benita, our inaugural episode with the incomparable Benita Hamilton who played Shinzi. And he loved that episode and said he wants to be on the show too. So we're interviewing him. And you will see that episode later this week.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I'm very nervous because I'm the producer. So I have to get I can't mess it up. I gotta get my producing down, make sure my...
So should we talk about the performance? Is there any other preliminary stuff?
Well, it's the same as always, folks. I mean, it's nothing new. You may be wondering with all this stuff and COVID and how different is it? It's all the same except for you got to show your ID and you got to show the vaccine. That's it.
The vaccination card or...
Yeah, you have vaccination cards. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to show the vaccination card because you have to be vaccinated and you have to wear a mask. But other than that, it was quick. They have so many people there that you just show the thing, you do it, you walk in, everything's the same. I mean, that's it, except you got the mask on. I mean... Yeah,
one thing I do want to add too, because you might be wondering, can I bring my children who are unvaccinated? You can. They just have to have a negative COVID test within the last... I think it's 24 hours, which is pretty tight. But they just have to have a negative COVID test, and then they can come see the show as well. So we did have children in the audience last night.
And they have to wear a mask.
And they have to wear a mask, yeah.
Yeah, which the boy sitting next to me, he was 5, and he was so funny about them. He was like, do I have to wear a mask? And Dad was like, yes, you got to wear a mask. Yeah, it was funny. But other than that, it's all the same. So no problems there as far as if you're wondering, like, is the show different? So anyway, the show itself. So she starts the show.
All right, I am classically in the stairwell, warming up like I do before every show. I'm about to do an interview with Brandon for the Today Show. And then we're going to watch The Circle of Life. I'm going to go to PT, get taped up, and then it all starts, for me anyway. All right, we're all gathered on stage. It's Michael Henry right here.
Hi, ready to do this.
We're ready to do this. We're all gathered on stage before the show. There's an audience behind that curtain. And we're gonna hear a speech or something. I don't know, something inspirational. What do you think we're gonna hear?
The artist circle. The last time we did this, we went around and everyone had to say a word, one word.
Oh, one
about
word?
how they're feeling at this moment. So we'll see if we're gonna do that right now.
Let's see if we're gonna do that. All right.
Well, first of all,
Julie
the announcement,
Taymor.
Julie Taymor comes out, gives a beautiful speech. It was
Yeah.
really nice. Everybody was applauding, standing ovation for
Yeah.
Julie, who created the show. And then CD gives her curtain call speech.
Yeah.
Lights up on CD, and CD's just unbelievable.
CD Vanier, how do you feel?
I feel anxious. I feel excited. Mixed emotions. But it's going to be amazing. It's like I'm going to.
She sounds amazing. The Circle of Life is just an amazing number. Yeah, the show starts, and the show was awesome. It is the best I've ever seen the show.
Wow.
No lie. It's just so fresh. It felt like seeing opening night, I can imagine, of like the original cast of like it was just so much energy and excitement, and everybody's voices were great. The acting was, everything was tight, like everything, because you've been working it like a real rehearsal. It was just so great. So you've got to come back and see the show if you can. I mean, it's so fresh. The energy, and the new Simba is fantastic. There's some other new cast
Brandon is amazing.
It's just really, really great.
What struck me about it was the audience, you know, because we've been rehearsing for these past 4 weeks, and the missing component is the audience. You know, they are a part of theater. And they were all the way live. When I tell you that everyone was like, anytime someone stepped on stage, they were hollering.
Yeah.
You know, CD comes out, nah, you know, everyone's cheering. You can't even hear her sing.
You couldn't even hear her sing.
Then the giraffes come out, and they're like, oh my God, the giraffes. And then the cheetah comes out, oh my God, the cheetah. And you know, every time, it was just it was so amazing. It was just so thrilling.
And that continued all the way to the end of the act and into the second act when she makes her first entrance of the show. She's still getting entrance applause.
Second act. Not even the first number, okay? I'm in like the second number. Yeah. And I walk out and I say Scar, and there's cheering. You know, this is the only time ever, like in the history of The Lion King, that I will get an entrance applause.
Yeah, and it wasn't the hometown crowd. Let me tell you, it wasn't me. It was other people. There was even
fans out there.
Even the Fireflies.
Yeah.
Got entrance applause.
Yeah.
The Fireflies.
Yeah.
Which is like deep into Act 1.
But
Act
it
2.
is, deep into Act 2. It's right before Endless Night. It's beautiful though. That Firefly feature is so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
We did the show. The show felt incredible. It felt just so thrilling. All right, it's reopening day. We just finished Act 1. We're about to head out for Act 2. How are y'all feeling?
I feel amazing. The energy in this sacred space is off the chizzy.
Oh yes. Pam, how are you feeling?
It's amazing. All the gratefulness, all the energy, it's incredible. Oh.
And I decided before I stepped on stage, I have all my notes. Now I'm going to have fun. Yeah. I'm not going to worry about this, and that. I'm going to perform. I'm going to tell the story. I'm going to have fun. Mm-hmm. I'm going to try and remember this moment. I couldn't remember my Broadway debut. I could not remember a thing. All I remembered was walking on stage, and I said Scar, and I thought, I just made my debut. If anything else happens, I stepped on stage. Like, I've made my debut. And then I bowed, and all of it is a blur. I didn't want that to be last night. I wanted to remember every single moment. I wanted to give love to everybody. I kept telling Benita and CD and Pam how much I loved them. Like, I was just so filled with joy and love. I'm feeling so joyful, so excited, so filled with love for the people that work here and for the people who are coming to see the show. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this history. I'm ecstatic. And so backstage for us, before the show started, Rufus Bonds, our new resident director, had a circle up. Everybody in the building came on stage. Not everybody in the building, but everybody back of house came onto the stage, and he addressed us all, and he just reminded us why we're here, why it's important, why we love this, and to tell the story, and that we have all the tools, we have everything in us, we've done the work, you know. And it was such a great speech and pep talk, and like it anchored us and got us ready for this and reminded us of how special it is that we are that we are the vessels, and we're carrying this really precious thing, and reminding New York and theater lovers all over that it's safe to come back, and that we want to tell this story to them.
Yeah, it's important. Theater is important. You need that reminder of why theater is important. There's something about being in a community of people together, live, flesh and blood, the feeling of it, and experiencing art, experiencing an art form that makes all of those people collectively experience another story or a journey. And that's the purpose of art, is to inspire, to educate, to inform, to move, you know, and to change, you know. So it was just beautiful. It really was. It was a beautiful night.
Yeah. Afterwards, we did a champagne toast in the lobby. Thomas Schumacher addressed everyone, and Garth Fagan was there, and he addressed everyone, and he gave me and Simba really great compliments that I will cherish forever and ever. And Le Bohème gave me a big hug. I got photos with Le Bohème. If you don't know who he is the original voice of the Na in the original animated film.
Yeah.
That is his voice. And he is also in the original cast of The Lion King.
Yeah, it's incredible.
And he came in and did some work and zhuzhed things up musically and really got everything tight and sounding great. Anyway, I went off on a tangent. The champagne toast was amazing and beautiful, and just reminded me of how special this moment and this time is. And I'm just so very, very grateful.
Oh yeah, it was just amazing. And now you get to go back and do it a bunch more.
Yes.
So I'm excited about that. So you'll hear all about the maintenance of it, how we're doing, you know, how we're negotiating 8 shows a week again, all those kind of tips and tricks. They're coming back.
I just went to a Pilates class before we filmed this, because I'm going to keep everything together. So yeah.
Yeah. So that's opening night, but definitely tell us in the comments if you have any questions about the process, about you know, what it's like being back on Broadway, the theater, like what, you know, just let us know. We're always game to answer. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of November.
Oh, sooner than that.
By the end of November, that's a goal. We want to break that goal.
No. Honestly, you all, for whoever's watching, hit that subscribe button. It costs nothing, but it will help us, because we really want this to reach everyone.
Yeah.
And so my personal goal is that we reach that number before the end of October, not November. But thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video or you want to see more videos like this, just comment down below. Let us know. And, you know, even if you just want to say, hey, what's up, y'all? We would love that too.
Bye.
Bye.